I'm Brian from Thailand, so it's the morning after the night before yesterday's game. We lost 2-1. It's all about the non-penalty, isn't it? But I'll come to that in a minute. We went behind. We went behind to an header by Isak. He got in between two defenders. Mind you, it weren't a free kick anyway in the first place, because I think Ruben Neves won the ball up with somebody. Podence hit the woodwork. Second half, he came out, made a few substitutions, got the equaliser. Fortunate goal. Trippier slipped, stuck it home, and that was it. And then whatever it was before, so many minutes before time, Almiron cut inside. And Sarr was ready to save it. It took a wicked deflection off of Max Kilman, and they went home happy. They were the better side than us anyway. Performance-wise, 6 out of 10. Probably Martino man of the match, but it was all about the non-penalty. What are these people? What are these officials don't see that we see? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's continuous for the last 2 or 3 years. Mike Riley, Howard Webb, get your house into order, because it's crucifying, and it's just ridiculous. People are going to lose their jobs at the end of the season through relegations, through bad decisions. But no, terrible. See you next week. Bye.
Hello Wolves fans, this is DINNY here in Cork in Ireland, reflecting on the 2-1 loss to Newcastle. Incredibly disappointing, incredibly frustrating. I don't quite mind Newcastle. That is until they turn into the PSG of England. I don't mind that they lost to Newcastle. It's the way they lost, or the performance was just terrible. The game was just so flat from a Wolves point of view. Credit to Newcastle in the first half. They were awesome. They kept coming in waves and waves and waves. I guess they deserved their goal when it came. Big thing that stood out for me was the foul on Jimenez by Pope, the keeper. My view on that is if Pope doesn't do that, Raul has a lot of time to collect the ball. Like they were saying on Sky Sports, that the ball has kind of gone away. It did not go away. It did not go at an angle away. If Pope doesn't foul Jimenez there, Jimenez has loads of time to collect that ball and tap it in any way he wants. And that would have been 1-0 to Wolves at that stage. At half time, all the Sky pundits said similar. A foul and a red card. Oh, of course Newcastle scored. Wolves got one back, which was very fluky. And then Newcastle, through Almiron, got the winner, which, when you look at the balance of the whole game, I think Newcastle probably deserved it. Wolves are very short on ideas, short on men in the box. And it was just really, really disappointing. I'm glad Neto got a run out. I'm glad Hwang is kind of back. Great that he got a goal. I'm not giving any man of the match, and I'm giving the whole game a 4 out of 10. So that's kind of it. That's all I'm saying about it. Till the next one. Roll on to the next one. Peace, everyone. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Hey Dave, David New York Wolves here. Finally home after the Newcastle match. I think we got what we deserved from that, which was pretty much nothing. I don't think we played well enough to really get away with a point. We were poor first half, decent second half, certainly for portions when we equalised. Good to see Hwang scoring with, I think it was his first touch. A little bit fortuitous, but hey, we'll take him. But, you know, for most of the first half and portions of the second half, we just weren't good enough. We were giving the ball away. We just didn't look dangerous. Not quite sure I can put my finger on it, but, you know, games like today are not where the season's going to be decided. I think the next two, Leeds and then Forest, if we can get 6 points from them, that's going to be massive for us, not just because it's 6 more points, but because Leeds and Forest are down there with us, and they're below us. So win those two and I think we're safe. Obviously, everybody's kind of talking about the incident in the first half where, you know, Pope fouled Jimenez. I think we all know that if those two players were wearing different shirts, it would have been a penalty and a red card for Pope. But, you know, let's be honest, we're used to that. I don't think it was a blatant foul, but there was certainly contact in the penalty area, and Jimenez had won the ball. And he, if he hadn't got fouled, he would have been through on goal. So I don't really think there's any defence for that not being a red card and a penalty. But like I said, you know, we're used to that, right? So anyway, on to the next two. Hopefully we can beat Leeds at home and get at least a point from Forest away. And then I think we will probably be looking down on the teams below us, but you never know. There's 9 teams in the division that could go down at this point, and we just need to keep picking up points and make sure that we're not one of them. So on to the next one. Cheers, Dave.